This is Mark Anthony with Mercury Time Price Analytics and our morning update for January 2nd, 2020. First, I want to show you the extensions that we publish in Globex. These are based on RTH closing data the previous day, which would have been New Year's Eve. And if you note, our upper extension was at 30, 50, 55. The Globex high until just a little bit before the open was 32.51. Went a little bit higher than that, but this is one of the valuable bits of information we provide to subscribers in Globex the night before. So what that's telling you is there really isn't any significant algorithmic resistance until up at that level. And most evenings with the liquidity that we've got, ES is going to trade up to that level. It's as simple as that. And very often it'll hit it to the tick. And you can see back on our chart, we got up into 32.51 was the high at 5:38 or so a.m. Eastern time, and then went a little bit above it here just before the open, about 45 minutes before the open. Opening print, we had a spike down into our live pivot from 12.27. Now these live pivots, these are intraday pivots. We put these out during the day because our algorithmic systems adapt to whatever the market happens to be doing that day. We also have our Mercury band pivots, which we put on the chart. That's what I was just speaking about. We put those on the chart for subscribers in Globex, and those run all throughout Globex and all throughout RTH the following day. Our proprietary time price oscillator has been long since the late afternoon ramp that we got on New Year's Eve. It got long at 32.19, and it remained long. It's long right now. It's been long this whole time. So if you're one of those folks who, as soon as Globex opened last night, we had this little blip up to 32.40, and you figured, well, that's going to be a good level to try a short. Well, it didn't work out. And if up here at 32.44, if you're up for the European Open, well, that's a good place to short. Well, that may work out, but as of right now, no. And so with our systems, you don't have to guess on price. You don't have to pick tops and pick bottoms. Our proprietary algorithm gets you into the trade because what this system does is we have proprietary analytics that look at momentum, which is expressed by this cyan line, and expansion and contraction of volatility, which is expressed by these white dashes. So we had momentum and volatility hit a bottom into the last hour and a half, 2 hours of trade on New Year's Eve. And then we had this long entry, which was right at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And then you had the ramp into the end of the day. And with the Globex open, I mean, little dips like this in Globex are not going to shake the system out. And what's beautiful about this is you see this period of compression in volatility, and our system is designed to do this. So you get this opening leg up, and then when you get this sideways movement, as prices compressing, volatility is also compressing, and for each bar on the chart, you see 2 dashes here. The width of those dashes, or lack thereof, is an expression of volatility in our algorithm. So you see right in here, the volatility dashes right there, they meshed as one. It just looks like one dash when actually it's 2. And then just at the point where the volatility dashes, they'll snug right up to our proprietary momentum line, and then it goes again. And it does that over and over again. Now, if we get a morning high here, then the system will likely trigger short. You can see if you look very closely, we're starting to see just a little bit of rollover in our momentum line as ES pulls back into the 32.47 handle. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Our subscribers get access to this live chart. We have broadcast this through Zoom. So if you're trading at home, you can see our live chart in action with the indicators. And what these horizontal lines are, these are proprietary time price profit capture pivots. These aren't just numeric pivots like you can find all over the internet. These are time price algorithms, And what these are for is to give you ideal places where to take profits. So if you're in the trade and let's say you did short it up here, then you can take profits down in here, move your stop to even, but that's what these horizontal lines are. So we give you just this beautiful system that's algorithmically based with the long and short trade entries and exits, and you don't have to guess what's happening. You can see volatility compressing and then taking off again. So when, for example, when we had this move up to 32.45 last night, and you got this little couple handle spike down, sure, you could take some profits here, but the fact that these volatility dashes were continuing to expand meant that the move wasn't over yet. So with that, we thank you so much. If you'd like more information about our systems, you can go to mercurysignals.com. That's signals with an S, mercurysignals.com. And if you'd like to attend our next free webinar, which it's actually this evening, January 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, just go to our website, click the webinar menu item at the top of the page, and reserve your spot. If you can't make it tonight, we'll probably be having another one sometime over the weekend. And as always, we thank you so much for your time. God bless you. God bless your family, and we'll see you again soon.